Today we're at Grand Central Station, or should we say Birmingham New Street. But what are we here for? Let's find out, shall we? Roll the intros. Hello YouTubers and welcome back to Chelmswood Modelling. I'm Peter. As the title suggests, today we are here for a big unveiling of Ozzy the Bull. It already has been unveiled. It was unveiled at about 8 o'clock, 8:15 this morning. But we are going to be here today to have a look at the bull, get it recorded as it does its movements and the eyes glow up, etc, etc. And also we're going to sign in with Network Rail and do some spotting as well from on the platforms. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next piece of the clip. So as you can see, guys, now we are inside Birmingham New Street, or Grand Central Station, whichever you would like to call it. I have done things officially. I have actually now signed in with Network Rail as press, and I have now got access to the concourse and the platforms, so the staff know that I am allowed down there as well. So I'm going to swing the camera around now, guys, and we're going to get straight to Ozzy. So guys, the beautiful bull from the Commonwealth Games is now in its rightful home of Birmingham. It has now been fully restored and it looks absolutely beautiful, guys. Now this went back to London, where it had a complete and utter overhaul. For today they are going to be doing movements of the bull every 15 minutes or half hour or so. So I'm hoping to get that on film for you later. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take the film off the tripod as we walk round Ozzy. So I'm going to be very careful, guys, not to get anybody on camera, but it's obviously very, very busy up here. So we're going to slowly walk round Ozzy. And if you're trying to think about getting really, really close to it, forget about it, because there's loads of barriers around it. And this Ozzy is absolutely huge, guys. It must be at least 20 to 30 feet high. Made up of possibly all scrap metal. And I just love his tail. Some kind of grappling hook or anchor of some sort. Wander around the back. They've built a plinth especially for him. But as you can see, guys, it is absolutely huge. Sorry for the shakiness of the camera, guys. Obviously I'm walking and trying to keep the camera as still as I can. Love the chain effect underneath his belly. That's really, really good effect. But it is absolutely huge. There's lots going on here today regarding Ozzy. So perfect timing at the moment, guys. As you can see, Ozzy's light highs have now lit up. His head is moving, and so is his tail. It's just done the one head move. It was a bit too slow. You can clearly see the tail has been moving, and his lovely lights of his eyes have lit up. There he goes. So this is what you could expect to see when you're coming through Birmingham New Street in the future. Obviously you're not going to get the full movements of what he did in the Commonwealth Games, because obviously that was an intricate piece of design. But again, you clearly see his tail swaying from side to sides. He's a little beauty, a work of art, and he belongs here at New Street in its home of Birmingham. Now today, obviously, as you can see, guys, I am up here filming. Now I have actually gone to Network Rail and specifically asked permission to be able to film here, because don't forget, this is a very, very public place, and obviously you have to go with the rules and regulations. So if you are, guys, ever going to a railway station to do any filming, or for YouTube or Facebook or Twitter or anything like that, please always get permission from Network Rail, sign in. That is one, for your security, and two, in case of, you know, any emergencies or fires that actually happen on the station. So you do have to sign in, guys, and get permission to film on any Network Rail property. Just thought I'd put that into the video, and I hope it hasn't, you know, disheartened you if you can just think you can just go out and film. You do have to get permission. So this is Mike, and Mike, can you explain what your association with Ozzy is, please?
Well, I designed the bull, and the company built it, which is artistic.
So you were the person that came up with the idea for Ozzy for the Commonwealth Games?
The idea for the bull came from Iqbal Khan, who was the director of the opening ceremony.
Yep.
And then there was a design sort of group who came up with some concepts, Misty Buckley and Laura. And then it was down to, okay, how do we make this work? And that's where we took over and designed what was practical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where was he actually built?
In West London.
He was built in West London?
In our workshops in West London.
What area of West London? Because I used to come from Hounslow.
Perival.
Oh, he's from Perival, so localish to Hounslow, not too bad. How much does he weigh?
The original one was just over 2 tons, and this one's about 2.5 tons.
So why is the extra weight for him on display? I would have thought it would have been less weight for a display item.
Well, the bull itself weighs that. In the stadium, it was held up by a telehandler. The telehandler weighed 17 tons.
Right.
And we kept the weight of the bull to the minimum for various technical reasons. It was easy to move around. It was fairly open, so the wind could pass through it, etc. In here, that's not really an issue. But the difference in here is he has to be flameproof. So anything which was at all combustible had to be remade in fireproof resin.
Okay.
So that's why there's an extra weight.
So after the Commonwealth Games, before everyone signed a petition to save him, what was going to happen to him?
Well, originally he would only have been in the opening ceremony, after which he would have been dismantled.
Anyway, he would have been scrapped.
And the bits would have been recycled. But it was decided a few weeks before the ceremony that he could go into Centenary Square. The plan was he was in Centenary Square for 10 days during the games itself. Yeah,
as we all saw from the TV.
And then we assumed it would be dismantled and recycled. But there was such an outpouring of emotion from the public that, as everyone now knows, petitions were enacted.
And yeah, I will admit I was one that actually did sign a petition to save him.
So luckily we saved him.
How long has it taken to restore him to the way he is now, and what needed to be restored?
About 4 months.
So it only took 4 months to restore. So he went back to Perival?
He went back to Perival. He was dismantled, and then various bits remade. So some bits which were in foam were moulded and then recast in fiberglass.
Yeah.
In fireproof fiberglass. Other bits which remained foam were coated in a fireproof material.
Yeah.
So it was all very technical to make sure it complied with health and safety.
Last couple of questions. How many lorries did it take to actually get him from Perival to here? And how long did it take to move him?
40-foot Arctics over 3 days.
40 articulated lorries? Only 4 of them?
Yeah.
And it took 4 days? And how long did it take to rebuild him within here?
11 days.
11 days. Yeah. And how long do you think that he could last for in his present state?
As long as people want to put up with him, he should pretty much last forever.
Well, I'm hoping, like everybody else in Birmingham, that he is going to be a massive tourist draw. And thank you very much, Mike, for your interview. It's much appreciated. So this is again Mike. This is Mike, who's one of the gentlemen that has helped create and save Ozzy the Bull. Thank you very much, Mike. So there you have it, guys. Ozzy the Bull has now been unveiled to the public, and as you've just seen the movements that Ozzy will be doing on a regular basis. Now, just for today, he is going to be doing movements every 15 minutes to half an hour during the day, but that is only for today because it is obviously his first day of being unveiled in Birmingham New Street Station. On an onward way of going, he will be moving, apparently, according to people that have told me from Network Rail, that he will be moving at 1/4 the hour every hour between a certain time in the morning and a certain time in the evening. So if you want to come to Birmingham and you want to witness Ozzy the Bull moving, then it's between, on the hour and 1/4 the hour that you can see this. Hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. I want to give out a massive thank you to Network Rail for letting me sign in as press and doing this video for you guys. If you want to carry on watching videos from our channel, there should be a link coming up here and here. If you have enjoyed this video, you can smash that like button down on the left hand side, and if you want to become a subscriber, then you can click on the subscribe button down on the right hand side, click on the little bell icon, select on all, and you'll get notified of every video that I do in the future. and a great big thumbs up to all the subscribers that have stayed with me throughout the time. Like I said, guys, if you want to carry on watching videos from my channel, there should be a link coming up here and here. Till the next time, look after yourselves, protect your loved ones, but above all, happy modelling, and bye-bye from me and Ozzy the Bull.